Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I can't believe I'm finally getting to film this video. As many of you or as some of you know or may not know, I don't know which video I'm posting first, but the secret is out and I am pregnant. I'm pregnant with my first baby, and I have always told myself that when I get pregnant, I want to for sure document my whole pregnancy, and just so I have something to look back on the symptoms, the updates, and all of that to like compare with like our second baby and like so on. And in general, also for anybody that is going through the same thing right now, we can kind of talk about it, I guess, together. Because to be honest, when I found out I was pregnant, the first thing I did was to go on YouTube and start, you know, looking up other videos that were like pregnancy updates basically. But what I have found is that all of those videos were so old. At least I personally couldn't find any that were like more recent. They were all from like years ago. So yeah, so I'm finally getting around to filming this, and this is going to be my first trimester pregnancy update and letting you guys know everything from when I first found out I was pregnant and all the symptoms up until about 12 to 13 weeks. So I first found out I was pregnant at 3 weeks. So I was literally like 3 weeks and a couple days pregnant. That is when I found out. I found out well before my period. It wasn't like a missed period type of situation or anything like that. And yeah, and I have a video of myself. I made sure I put my phone up to record my reaction, but I found out I was pregnant, and it is a feeling I will never forget. Taking that pregnancy test was just something sometimes I rewind in my mind like over and over again, because it was just like such like a magical feeling taking that test and like seeing that line and then seeing the yes on the second one. My symptoms. So when it comes to my symptoms, so of course early on, like weeks 3.5, 4, 5, 6 up until 7 weeks, I started to get very sore boobs. Like they hurt so much. I couldn't lay on the side. I couldn't lay on flat on my back. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't move. They hurt so much. And also another symptom I had, which is very, very common, is feeling very bloated. So those were the first like 2 symptoms that I noticed. First, being bloated was a big one. Like I was huge. Like I was so bloated and I felt like nothing I did like helped. So that was a big symptom, and I started just kind of trying to eat more fruits and veggies and kind of try to like help my digestive system so I wouldn't feel so bloated. But that was a big one. But later on, of course, that kind of slowed down. And then my other, personally for me, still to this day, so right now as I'm filming this, I am 17 weeks exactly today, and my whole first trimester, my main symptom was fatigue. Like I was so tired, you guys. I cannot even explain to you this feeling. I've heard that you do feel tired when you get pregnant in your first trimester, but holy crap. I'm sorry for my language, but I was sleeping every single day. Like I would wake up in the morning, I would have breakfast, I don't know, read a book or something, go do something, and then I would be in bed again taking a nap by noon. One day I slept from literally like 1 to 5. I'm not even joking. Woke up, had dinner, and then went back to bed at like 9:30. Like I slept constantly. I would get so tired to a point where I would literally be shaky and I would need to like sit down or lay down and like sleep. So that is my main symptom. I didn't get nauseous. I didn't throw up. None of that. My only symptom was literally fatigue. Fatigue, being bloated, and sore boobs. And also, of course, the slow digestion and all of that, you know, hurt my stomach so much. But like we all go through that. I have a few friends that are pregnant that have had their kids, and that is a big one. But right now, as I said, I'm 17 weeks, and this could change, but everybody would always tell me, oh, you just wait until you have like food aversions, or you just wait until you are throwing up or are nauseous, or you just wait until you can't smell certain things, and smells are gonna bother you, and you're gonna smell this and that like from a mile away. Literally, that hasn't happened to me. Again, I am 17 weeks, so that could potentially change, but up until now, no smells bother me. I haven't thrown up. Like, I don't get grossed out by foods. One food I do get grossed out by is raw meat. Like, I can't touch like raw chicken, especially. Like, that's so nasty to me. Again, it's not to a point where I'm gonna like puke, but like I don't want to do it. Like, so since I've gotten pregnant, I literally won't cook chicken. Like ground beef, for some reason I can do. I'll just like use gloves when I'm handling it, but raw meat's been grossing me out. But again, nothing has been to the effect of like I'm gonna throw up and things like that. No smells are bothering me, nothing like that. So I feel like I have a very different experience when it comes to that compared to people that I know that are around me. And I feel very lucky because, of course, with my job working as a makeup artist, I would imagine it would be really freaking hard to do a wedding and then having to run to the bathroom and like throw up or feel nauseous while doing somebody's makeup and stuff like that. But thankfully I got pregnant right around the time where it was slow season, and the whole slow season I was in my first trimester. And now that I'm in my second trimester, weddings are picking back up. It's going to be so busy. So I feel great. I feel better. Still a little tired, but not nearly to the extent that I was when I was in my first trimester. Now, when it comes to my bump, I started showing at about 13 weeks or so, and then I really popped at like 16 weeks. Like 15 to 16 weeks, my belly like is like really there now. It's like a tiny small little bump. It's so cute, but I did start showing a little bit, I would say like between 12 to 13 weeks. And yeah, so, and I'll do an update for my second trimester as well. Maybe I'll do weekly ones, I don't know yet. But those are all of the kind of symptoms that I've had, you guys. I feel like I don't have a lot to elaborate on just because not much has happened to me besides, again, being tired. And I'll do a whole separate video on how I found out I was pregnant, like my reaction and everything like that. As I said, it is our first baby. We, at this point, right now, I don't know what we are having because we're doing a gender reveal party, and I have the email on my phone because I did blood test, and we technically found out literally at like 12 weeks. We've known like what we have, what the gender, I'm sorry, I'm like, I can't speak. At 12 weeks, we literally found out what we're gonna have. I have the email, I just haven't opened it because, again, we're doing a gender reveal party, so I want to find out that day what we're having. So as of now, I do not know. I know some people literally have like an intuition and they just like know like what they're having, and they're really strong feeling like it's a girl or it's a boy. Like my friend was like that. She was very strong, had a very strong feeling that it was a boy, and it turned out to be a boy, and she was like, trust your intuition, like what do you feel, what do you think? And honestly, like I was like, I don't know. I was like so early, I was like, I have no idea. And then at one point, the more like far along I was like, oh, I think it's a boy. But then that changed like this. I don't even know what happened. I was just like researching a bunch of things and like trying to like guess what we're having, although I don't know how accurate all of that is. But as of now, I think we're having a girl. I want to say like 60% of me thinks we're having a girl, and like 40% is that we're having a boy. And I think I'm going to be very surprised if it's a boy, because I still, for some reason, I'm just picturing that it's a girl. But either way, it does not matter to us. We are going to be so happy regardless if it's a boy or a girl. We're just so excited in general. And yeah, so I'll definitely like do a video of the gender reveal, like the next update I do. I'll put like a video of us finding out. It's gonna be so exciting. I literally can't wait. At this point, it's gonna be like 2 weeks and we get to find out what we're having, and I'm so pumped for that. But yeah, you guys, so that is gonna be my first trimester update. I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely want to film a little bit more of like pregnancy related videos and stuff like that, just because I love watching these videos, and it's something I actually have watched literally my whole life. Like I've always followed like bloggers and like family channels just because I like love and enjoy like watching those types of videos. So It's going to be a lot of mixed content on my channel. I hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, so I'm going to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.